Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter that is Pythagorean theorem. The lessons we're going to cover today are Pythagorean theorem word problems. Converse of Pythagorean theorem is at a right angle triangle. So here I'm on grade 8 math. Chapter we're on right now is Pythagorean theorem. Let's just start with the lesson. There's Pythagorean theorem word problems. So let's just start with the first example, that is Luther's rectangular 3 meter by 4 meters. What is the diagonal distance from one corner to opposite corner? So the room is rectangular. We need to find the diagonal distance from one corner to other. So that is 3 meter and 4 meter. So C is the diagonal distance, right? So basically this is a right angle triangle. So how do we solve the right angle triangles? So right angle triangles can be solved by using Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem, b square equals a square plus b square. C is the hypotenuse, so hypotenuse square equals opposite square plus base square. So 3 square plus 4 square, 3 square is 9 and 4 square is 16. So 9 square is 25. So C square equals 25. C equals 5. The correct option is C equals 5. Let's just start with the test questions. Luther's rectangular bedroom is 3 meter by 4 meter. What is the diagonal distance from one corner to opposite corner? That's the one we just did. So which is the correct option? So the room is rectangular. We need to calculate the diagonal distance between the corners, right? So that is like this, 3 meters and 4 meters. Hold on. So the room is like this. This is 3 meter and this is 4 meter. We need to find the C, right? C is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. So whenever we need to solve the right angle triangles, we need to use the Pythagorean theorem, that is C square equals, okay, let's just do it on a whiteboard. This is the room, 3 meter and 4 meter. You need to find the value of the C. This is a right triangle, so the right triangle we have to use the Pythagorean theorem, that is C square equals A square plus B square. C is the hypotenuse, that is the longest side, right? So A square is 3 square and B square is 4 square. 3 square means you need to do 3 times 3, that is 9, and you have to do 4 square. 4 square means you need to do 4 times 4, that is 16. So 16 plus 9 is 25. C square equals 25. You need to evaluate square root both sides. So C equals 5. So that distance is C equals the diagonal distance between the opposite corners of the room is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 5 meters. Got it? Okay. The next one is Manuel is playing hide and seek with Dog and Lime. Dog is hiding 9 meters south of Manuel and Lime is hiding 12 meters east of Dog. How far apart are Manuel and Lime? So, one of them is hiding in the south and the other one is out hiding in the east. 9 meter and 12 meter. Okay. So, this is the position of the manual. One of them is hiding in the south, the distance is 12 meter. The other one is hiding in the east, the distance is 9 meter. We need to find the distance, how apart they are. So we need to calculate the C again. So we need to use the Pythagorean theorem, that is c square equals a square plus b square. So that would be 9 square plus 12 square. 9 square is 9 times 9 is 81. 12 square is 144. So let's just add them. 4 plus 1 is 5. 8 and 4, 12, that is 225. So we need to calculate the square root. So 225 square equals 15. So that distance between uh, them is 15 meter. They are 15 meters apart. Option number 1 is the correct option. Danny is admiring a statue in Brookfield Park. The statue is 16 feet taller than he is, and Danny is standing 12 feet away. How far is it from the top to the statue of Danny's head? To Danny's head. Okay, here is the statue that is 16-meter tall, and then the Danny is standing 12 feet away. This is the distance between them, that is 12 feet away. And how far is it from the top to the statue to Danny's head? So you need to find this distance, right? This is also feet. So you need to calculate the C also. So C square equals 16 square plus 12 square. 16 square is 16 times 16 is 256, and that is 144. So 6 plus 4 is 10, 10, that is 400. C square equals 400, so C equals 20. The correct option is 20. So the correct option is 20. Option number 1 is the correct option. Do not guess the answers. Use your notebook and pencil and solve them, and then you can write the answers. A telephone pole is 8 meter tall and a pigeon is standing on the ground 6 meter from the pole. If the pigeon flies from where it is standing to the top of the telephone pole, how far will it fly? And Grace, I think you're in grade 6, not in grade 8, isn't it? Telephone pole is 8 meter tall and the pigeon is on 6 meter from the pole. So you need to find the distance, that is again c. So we need to use the Pythagorean theorem. So which is the correct option? So c square equals 8 square plus 6 square. 8 square is 64 and 6 square is 36. That equals 100. So c equals 10. So the correct option is 10 meters. Option number 2 is the correct option. Kristen is fishing from a small boat. Her fishing hook is 12 meters below her, and a fish is swimming the same depth as the hook, 5 meters away. How far away is Kristen from the fish? So 12 meters and 5 meters. That is 12 meters, 5 meters. We need to calculate C. 12 square is 144 and 25. That is 169. C square is 169. So C. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is that is converse of Pythagorean theorem. Is it a right angle triangle? A triangle has sides with lengths of 5 meters, 12 meters, and 13 meters. Is it a right triangle? So if a square plus b square equals c square, then the triangle is a right triangle. This is called the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. The longest length is always c. So 13 is the c. Just see if a square plus b square equals c square, that is 5, 12, and 13. C square equals a square plus b square. C is the longest length, that is 13. A is 12 square plus 5 square. C square is 169. 12 square is 149 plus 25. 169 is equal to 169. So both sides are exactly equal. That means yes, the given triangle is a right triangle. Let's just start with the test questions. A triangle has the sides with length of 5 meter, 12 meter, and 13 meter. Is it a right triangle? So that's the one we just did on the tutorial. So both sides of the triangle are exactly equal. So yes, that is a right triangle. Option number one is the correct option. A triangle has side lengths of 8 yards, 15 yards, and 17 yards. Is it a right triangle? 17 is the longest length, that must be C, right? Because the longest length of the triangle is always the hypotenuse. So that is 17, 15, and 8. So that would be 17 square equals 15 square plus 8 square. 17 square is 289. 225 plus 64. So 289, 5 plus 4 is 9. 289 it is. So both sides are exactly equal. That means The measurements 17, 15, and 8 they are of a right triangle. Got it? The correct option is yes, it is a right triangle. The correct option is yes, it is a right triangle. A triangle has a side length with 11 feet, 15 feet, and 17 feet. So is it a right triangle? 11, 15, and 17. That is 289, 121 plus 225. So they are not equal. So that means the measurements 17, 11, and 15 are of not a right triangle. The correct option is no. A triangle has a side lengths of 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, and 5 millimeter. Is it a right triangle? So which is the correct option? Yes, it is a right triangle. Option number one is the correct option. A triangle has sides with length of 3 meter, 3 meter and 5 meter. Is it a right triangle? No, that is not a right triangle. A triangle has sides with 9 yards, 12 yards and 15 yards. Is it a right triangle? So 9 yards, 12 yards and 15 yards. The longest length is C, that is 15. 9, 12 and 15. So equal 12 square plus 9 square. 15 square is 225. 12 square is 144 and 81. 4 plus 1 is 5. 8 plus 4 is 12. So both sides are exactly equal. So then that is a right triangle. The correct option is yes, it is a right triangle. Yes, it is a right triangle. A triangle has a side length of 6 miles, 8 miles, and 10 miles. Is it a right triangle? A triangle has a side length of 6 miles, 8 miles, 10 miles. Yes, yes, it is a right triangle. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on we were working on covered today are they are Pythagoras and converse of Pythagorean theorem is it a right angle triangle. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions you can please ask if you have any. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.